Good morning, everybody. My name is Yun, and I'm standing in our cow barn right now. This is where the milk cows live during the day, and we've got a cow locked up right here, a red girl, and you can see she's got some fluffy hair, and she's actually been sweating quite a bit. You can see here she's just sweating down there on her shoulders and her neck. She's just been sweating because for whatever reason she's not letting her winter coat go from when she came in, I guess. So I got my trimmer here, and we're gonna trim some of this coat off for her. A lot of cows will actually go and stand underneath the cow brushes, and they'll get their backs rubbed because that fur will start to get itchy. That brush will kind of pull all of the furry, woolly hair out of them, and that way they can get cooled off a lot easier. Some cows just don't stand underneath it for whatever reason, and they just keep their fur coat. But we're gonna go and trim this girl. I think it's gonna help her out a lot. Cows get heat stressed really easily, and if you can do anything to help them out, usually just fans in the barn is enough. And some cows need a little extra special attention. That's what we're gonna be doing now. She's not the tamest girl in the world, so we're gonna have to be careful here. Well guys, we'll put it this way. It's probably a good thing I'm a dairy farmer and not a barber. I don't think I'd get that many clients, but this is gonna help her out a lot. It's not meant to look good. It's meant to take some of this warmer fur coat off her. Stop her from getting heat stressed. And this is probably gonna make her produce even way more milk. Like a cow like this, if she's overheated constantly, never really comfortable, constantly heat stressed, she can easily produce 5 liters a day more just by making sure that she's nice and cool and comfortable. All right guys, we're in the milking parlor right now. It is about 3 days since I trimmed that cow's back. We got her in the parlor right here, cow number 15, and she produced more milk now. So she produced this morning 26 liters. You can see it's cow number 15. And if I hit F39, it shows me her expected yield, or what she was going to produce. And you can see there, it's a little bit higher. So 26.1 is what she produced. And if we hit F39, she was expected to produce 25.1, so a little bit extra. And that's 2 times 2 a day, so that'll be 2 liters. That is not a good thing, guys. There's oil leaking underneath the tractor. Costa was feeding this morning, and unfortunately a hydraulic line broke in the tractor here. It's one that goes from the steering column, the steering wheel, to the actual hydraulics that steer these front wheels. It's gonna be pretty inconvenient to take off. And it's Sunday morning right now, so we're just gonna swap the tractors around. So we're gonna unhook the speed wagon. All right, we got her unhooked. We're gonna park this thing right in the shop. That way when our mechanic comes here on Monday, you can have a look at it. So it only actually sprays oil out when I turn to the right. So pretty funny how that's working. I'm still able to turn right though, that's good. It's definitely gonna make a mess in the shop, dripping all that oil, but gotta put it in there. It's nice to work on in there. Definitely starting to look like spring, that's for sure. Look at that, 2 case tractors in the shop, go figure. Oh yeah, look how much oil she already dripped on the ground here just by sitting in here for literally just a minute. It's a pretty good stream there. Well, now that we got this tractor off of the feed wagon, my dad, he went to the shed. He's got the door open there. We have another tractor. It's a lot older, 2390. And we're gonna put that in front of the feed wagon. He's pumping up a front tire because it's completely flat right now. So we'll see if he needs some help. Well, I can hear he got it started, so that's good. That's her right there. That's looking pretty round. Yeah. So the 2 tractors have different PTOs. So Costa's got the replacement for the smaller tractor here. And we're just gonna pull this one off the feed wagon, just swap them around. It's just a different pattern on the PTO shaft. Perfect. Sunday morning breakdown, keep things interesting.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to be bored, right?
Nope, wouldn't want to be bored. Goes with the job.
Yeah. Well, that went pretty good. Got it swapped around. Sucks. Oil on the ground. My dad moved this bin from behind there yesterday evening. In the last video, we dropped the 2 trees that were just behind here so that he would have the room to pull it from right there onto the concrete pad. Before, this bin was just a storage bin for flax, and then we would run it through our roller mill, which is in that shed. We quit doing that now, just took too much time. Now we're just gonna feed a byproduct called flax cake or press cake or something like that that's gonna have the same nutrients, but we're not gonna have to roll it because that took up so much time. And we're just gonna repurpose this bin. I think we're gonna use this same auger, put it in there so the feed wagon can drive underneath it and get it lined up. So we got another feed bin for a different commodity, and that's what we were doing here, so got her done. Okay guys, so we are now behind our barns here, and there's a bit of a water problem back here. You guys can see this massive puddle. I'll just step behind the barn again, get out of that nasty wind. There's a bit of a road there, and we made it higher there because we knew there was always going to be so much runoff of all the roofs there, and there's always going to be a lot of water flowing here. We got to be able to drive here, so we made a little road, and there's actually a culvert underneath there, but it's currently frozen. So I got a piece of rebar. It's a long, probably 6-7 meters long, plenty long enough. I'm going to try and jab all the ice out of the little culvert there. Just explaining it to you guys right now before I head over there and do it because it's pretty windy right now, and I don't have a good microphone for this GoPro. Let's get at her. So the water's just been flowing over the road, making it muddy, which we definitely don't want. As soon as we get it flowing under, it'll stay nice and dry all the way here. Feed wagon will stay clean, tractor will stay clean, won't get stuck at all. So that's our culvert. So it looks like we just got a little pinhole prick through the ice, but it's gonna keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger until it's just gushing out of here. This afternoon that whole puddle will be gone, and our path here to our straw pack barn is gonna be nice and dry. That is awesome. That was definitely a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Just got super lucky there. Winter never gives up without a fight. We were almost gone with all the snow. It was almost buggered off. But of course, you get another inch of snow. It seems to be melting away a bit, but the crawls are pretty messy. Me and Dad are gonna put some bedding in this afternoon. I'm gonna take the tractor out so we can start to warm up, and then we'll get going here. We probably haven't put bedding in for like 2 weeks now, just because the sun dries the manure out, and then the packs just stay dry, the cows stay clean. It's not necessary to put new bedding in, but since it snowed, everything's gonna be wet again and messy. Corrals are probably gonna be sloppy again, which kind of sucks, and that's why we gotta go and toss some bedding in. So you can see it just makes everything a mess again. Dad's coming with the first load of bales here. This is a gate bitch. Let me know if you know where that's from. Well guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.